The lungs were never designed to store mucus. Mucus is not normal. It is created when the body becomes acidic and toxic. Herbs do not heal by force. They assist the body when conditions are right. The clove, holy basil, and turmeric can support the lungs, but only when they are used with knowledge, timing, and respect for the body.
Every single breath you take keeps you alive, yet millions of people are slowly losing their breathing power every day without realizing it. Chest tightness, constant mucus, night coughing, shortness of breath while walking. Doctors call it asthma, bronchitis, sinus, or allergies. But Dr. Sebi said the real enemy is something else: mucus buildup inside the lungs. For decades, people have used clove, holy basil, and turmeric tea to open airways and clear the chest naturally. Some felt relief within days. Others felt worse. Why? Because one small mistake can turn healing herbs into a problem. In this video, you'll discover how this powerful tea works, why it supports lung health, and the 3 dangerous mistakes most people make without knowing. Stay with me, because the last mistake could be the one silently damaging your lungs. Clove, holy basil, and turmeric tea is a traditional herbal remedy used to support the lungs, airways, and chest. This tea focuses on one main goal: reducing mucus, calming inflammation, opening breathing passages. According to Dr. Sebi's philosophy, most respiratory disorders do not start in the lungs first. They start in the digestive system and blood. When the body becomes acidic, it produces excess mucus. That mucus slowly travels and settles in sensitive areas like the chest, sinuses, and bronchial tubes. Over time, breathing becomes heavy. Airways tighten, oxygen flow reduces. This is where these 3 herbs work together in a powerful way. Clove is the first key herb. Clove is not just a spice, it is a strong antimicrobial plant. It helps break thick mucus stuck deep in the chest. It supports the lungs by reducing harmful bacteria and fungal buildup. Clove also gently warms the respiratory tract. This warmth helps loosen phlegm so it can move out naturally. Many people notice easier breathing after clove tea because airways feel lighter. Clove also supports circulation. Better circulation means better oxygen delivery to lung tissue. Holy basil, also known as tulsi, is the second herb. Tulsi has been used for centuries for breathing problems. It works as a natural bronchodilator. This means it helps relax tight airways. When airways relax, breathing becomes smoother. Tulsi also reduces spasms in the chest. This is very helpful for people who wheeze or feel chest pressure. Tulsi supports the immune response of the lungs. It helps the body respond calmly instead of overreacting to dust, smoke, or allergens. Many respiratory problems are not infections. They are immune overreactions. Tulsi helps balance that. Turmeric is the third herb. Turmeric is known for curcumin. Curcumin helps control inflammation. Inflammation is one of the biggest reasons lungs feel tight and painful. When lung tissue stays inflamed for a long time, breathing becomes shallow. Turmeric helps calm this inflammation. It also supports tissue repair. This is important for people who have long-term coughing or past infections. Turmeric helps the lungs heal slowly and safely. It also supports the liver. A healthy liver means less toxin load in the blood. Cleaner blood supports cleaner lungs. These 3 herbs work better together than alone. Clove clears mucus. Tulsi opens the airways. Turmeric repairs and calms. This combination supports the lungs from 3 directions at the same time. This is why many people feel a difference when they use them correctly. But understanding why respiratory disorders develop is just as important as using herbs. Most breathing problems today are linked to daily habits. Processed foods increase acidity, sugar feeds mucus production, cold drinks slow digestion, dairy thickens phlegm in many people, pollution adds toxins to the lungs, smoking and passive smoke irritate airways. Over time, the body becomes overloaded. The lungs become a storage area for waste. According to Dr. Sebi, the body never wants to be sick. It only reacts to what we put inside it. When mucus accumulates, the body tries to protect itself by narrowing airways and increasing coughing. Another reason respiratory disorders do not heal is weak digestion. If digestion is slow, herbs cannot work properly. Herbs are not magic. They depend on absorption. When digestion is weak, even the best tea may cause discomfort. Some people feel heaviness in the chest. Others feel bloating or nausea. This does not mean the herbs are bad. It means the body is not ready yet. This is why preparation and timing matter so much. Many people also expect instant results. Natural remedies work in stages. First, they mobilize waste, then they help the body release it. During this phase, symptoms may temporarily feel stronger. This is where people panic and stop, or they blame the herbs. Dr. Sebi always emphasized patience and respect for the body. Healing is a process, not a shortcut. It is also important to understand that respiratory disorders are not all the same. Allergy-based breathing issues behave differently from infection-based problems. Asthma behaves differently from sinus congestion. This tea supports the lungs generally, but how the body responds depends on internal conditions. This is why some people experience relief quickly, while others need adjustments. Another common issue is dehydration. Thick mucus becomes harder to clear when the body lacks water. Herbal tea without proper hydration cannot perform well. The lungs need moisture to expel waste. Dry internal conditions worsen breathing. This is often ignored. Now comes the most critical part. Even though clove, holy basil, and turmeric tea is powerful, most people unknowingly reduce its benefits. They make simple daily errors. These errors change how the herbs behave inside the body. Instead of opening airways, they may irritate them. Instead of clearing mucus, they may thicken it. Understanding these errors is essential, because when these mistakes are corrected, the same tea becomes gentle, supportive, and effective for breathing health. The first major mistake people make is drinking this tea at the wrong time. Timing changes how herbs behave inside the body. Many people drink clove, holy basil, and turmeric tea late at night. Some drink it just before bed. This can tighten the chest instead of relaxing it. At night, digestion slows down, blood circulation reduces, the lungs naturally rest. When strong warming herbs enter the body at this time, they may overstimulate the respiratory tract. This leads to coughing, chest heaviness, dry throat. Some people wake up gasping or wheezing. This does not mean the tea is harmful, it means the timing is wrong. The lungs respond best when the body is active and digestion is strong. Morning or early afternoon is safer for most people. Drinking this tea after a heavy meal is another timing error. When digestion is busy breaking down food, herbs ferment instead of absorbing. This creates gas and pressure. That pressure moves upward and affects the chest. Breathing feels uncomfortable. Timing decides whether herbs heal or irritate. The The second mistake is using the wrong combination or dosage. Many people believe more is better. They add too much turmeric. They add honey. Some even mix milk. This changes everything. Turmeric in excess can dry the lungs for some people. It can also irritate the stomach lining. When turmeric is overused, the body responds with heat. That heat can inflame already sensitive airways. Honey may feel soothing, but it feeds mucus in many individuals, especially when taken daily. Milk thickens phlegm. Combining milk with warming herbs is one of the worst combinations for respiratory health. It creates sticky mucus that clings to lung tissue. Another common error is using powdered holy basil instead of properly dried leaves. Poor quality powder loses volatile compounds. This reduces its airway relaxing effect. Some powders are also mixed with fillers. This stresses digestion. Clove is also often overdosed. Clove is powerful. Too much clove can irritate throat tissue and increase dryness. Dosage must be gentle. Herbs work best when they whisper to the body, not shout. The third mistake is ignoring individual body conditions. This is, honestly, the most dangerous error. Not every breathing issue is the same. Asthma behaves differently from allergy-based congestion. Chronic bronchitis behaves differently from seasonal cough. Some people have high blood pressure, some take blood thinners, some have sensitive stomachs. This tea must be adjusted. Turmeric interacts with blood-thinning medication. Clove may increase warmth and circulation. Tulsi can lower blood sugar slightly. Ignoring these factors leads to discomfort. Some people feel dizziness. Some feel chest pressure. Others feel fatigue. They assume the remedy is wrong. In reality, the approach was careless. Dr. Sebi repeatedly warned that the body must be understood before applying herbs. Herbs are intelligent, but the user must also be aware. Another overlooked mistake is drinking the tea without supporting habits. Herbs cannot fight against poor lifestyle choices. Drinking cold water all day thickens mucus. Eating sugar daily feeds inflammation. Sitting in polluted air without protection overloads the lungs. Smoking or secondhand smoke cancels all benefits. Herbs assist the body. They do not replace responsibility. When people continue harmful habits and rely only on tea, results remain weak. This leads to disappointment. Consistency without awareness fails. Now, let us talk about the correct way to use clove, holy basil, and turmeric tea safely. Preparation matters. Quality matters. Small details decide the result. Start with clean water. Use 1.5 cups of water. Add 2 cloves only, not more. Use 4 to 5 fresh holy basil leaves or 1 teaspoon of properly dried leaves. Avoid cheap powders. Add a small pinch of turmeric, about 1/4 teaspoon. This amount is enough. Boil the water gently. Let it simmer for 5 to 7 minutes. Do not overboil. Overboiling destroys delicate compounds. Turn off the flame. Let the tea rest for 1 minute. Strain it. Drink it warm, not hot, not cold. The best time to drink this tea is in the morning, preferably on a light stomach. If you feel weak on an empty stomach, eat a small fruit first. Then drink the tea after 10 minutes. Another good time is early afternoon. Avoid drinking it late at night. Avoid drinking it immediately after heavy meals. Give your digestion time. When digestion is active, herbs absorb better. The lungs respond gently. Consistency is important. Drink this tea once a day, not twice. More is not better. The body needs time to respond. This tea supports natural clearing. It does not force anything. Drinking it daily for 2 weeks is enough for most people to notice changes. Breathing feels lighter. Chest tightness reduces. Mucus becomes thinner. Sinus pressure decreases. Sleep improves slowly. These changes happen step by step. Hydration must support this process. Drink enough plain water during the day. Warm water is better than cold. Avoid ice. Avoid chilled drinks. Water helps loosen mucus. Without water, herbs struggle to work. This is critical. Some people should be careful. Pregnant women should avoid this tea. People on blood-thinning medication should reduce turmeric or skip it. Severe asthma patients should start with half dosage. People with very sensitive stomachs should drink it after a light meal. If dizziness or discomfort occurs, stop and reassess. Natural does not mean careless. Diet also supports breathing. Reduce sugar, reduce dairy if mucus is heavy. Avoid fried foods. Eat light. Fresh fruits, cooked vegetables, clean food supports clean lungs. This aligns with Dr. Sebi's teachings. The body heals when it is not overloaded. Do not expect instant miracles. Natural healing is gradual. Some days feel better. Some days feel the same. Stay patient. Watch your body. Breathing improves when inflammation reduces and mucus clears. This takes time. Respect the process. Breathing is life. Every breath feeds your cells. Lungs work silently until they struggle. Do not ignore early signs. Support them gently. Herbs are tools, not shortcuts. When used correctly, clove, holy basil, and turmeric tea can support lung health naturally. But awareness is the real medicine. Use knowledge, use patience, and always listen to your body to